Hey Pisces starseeds, it's Sweet Spirit Mystic. How's everyone doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever you're happening to see this. All right, timeless messages. All right, let's see what we have. Who are we talking to today? Okay, we have the Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Trees. We have the Fighter, like that. I'll have to look up to see who that is. I think it's the Knight of Swords, but I'll double check. The Peacemaker. The Maze. And the Five of Trees. So let me look up what these cards are specifically. We have at the bottom the Six of Lotuses. This is the Six of Cups. So this is past energy. So this is something you've already been through, okay? All right, so the Fighter is the Knight of Swords, okay? So the Nine of Pentacles is about creating independence, being able to be completely self-sufficient and happy about it, okay? It's building confidence in oneself to provide for yourself, okay? And then the Fighter is the Knight of Swords. So you did this with, so much grit, so much force. You didn't give up. All right, the Peacemaker, this is the King of Cups. Okay, a lot of emotion, whether you were able to express it or not, you have felt very deeply about what this is that you've gone through. Okay. And then the Maze, let me just make sure. The Maze is Temperance, wonderful. So this is balance, this is being guided. You know, there were aspects of you that were out of balance, and that's okay. We all have it. That's why we're here, to figure out those imbalances. And the Five of Trees is the Five of Pentacles. So this is abandoning all of those imbalances to finding balance. And as you know, like a teeter-totter, it's a constant recalibration, rebalancing. You know, if you do any kind of sports and you see those balance boards that surfers use to train, or anyone who's using their core strength or strengthening their core strength, those things are so wobbly, but it's so that you engage your core. And your core is your solar plexus. I talk about that Care Bear stare. It's who you are, what your characteristics are, your strengths are, because they're all valuable. We all need to feel all of those emotions. And some of us are, better at feeling, certain ones than other ones. Okay, if you look at the Care Bears, they all have different things. There was Grumpy Bear. That was Grumpy Bear's superpower, being grumpy. Sunshine Bear, happy, right? All the different bears. We need all of those feelings to temper, to balance out our experience here. Sometimes we need to be grumpy. Sometimes we need to be sad. Sometimes we need to be angry. They're not bad in themselves. It's when they're overshadowing, when they're consuming us. Just like too much happiness can be delusional, where you will follow some beast into the dark because you're blinded. Oh, nothing bad can ever, you know what I'm saying? There needs to be a bit of caution. That's that temperance, because, In the myth of the maze and the Minotaur, if the Minotaur found you, gobbled you up. So it's knowing where to go, knowing what emotion to use at any particular time. Just like, all of the signs in the zodiac have different strengths. You need to be able to use any number of those at any time. That's why you are a Pisces, because you have experienced all of the other incarnations in all of the other signs. So now, with the culmination, the merging of all of those attributes as a Pisces, you can draw on them at any time. Okay, 5, 5, 5. It is about change. 2 of Cups. It is about choosing love. But you know what? If there's someone coming after you with a machete, love and lighting them will not always work. Unless your core is so strong that they are blinded so they cannot even see you. That happens. But sometimes you've got to stand up to pressure with pressure. Otherwise you get ended. You game over. Okay? All right, let's see here. Let's pull some of these. 9 of Trees. Let's talk about the 9 of Trees. We have idealism and friendship. So, yeah, it's finding out, like, okay, for a long time, you were doing your thing. You hermited the most in order to see, okay, who am I? What do I want? All right, so now is the time where you're connecting in with your community, with your tribe, with your friend group, work group of people that you work well with, that you understand. Again, everyone's going to have their Care Bear stare, but it's all of them working together. Okay? Some people are really good at organizing. Oh, hey, organizing friend, can you help me with this? Oh, great, I love that. Okay? Some people are really good at talking and being out there. Hey, super extroverted friend, can you help me with this? Oh my God, yes, I would love to. I love this. Creative friend, AKU, Pisces. I'm really good at this. And other people will need that because maybe they're not so great at it, but you are. Or maybe you're the coach in the group that keeps everyone together and tells people in the huddle, okay, this is what we're going to do. And everyone's like, oh, great, great. The strategist, right? All right, so what about this fighter? It's like manifesting, like, okay, look, we have idealism. It's like, what would your ideal group be? Maybe there's someone who's got the money. Okay, you can do that. It's ordinary people doing good things when they come together. Maybe someone's really good at like going around and picking up stuff. You need that person too. The driver. All right, who's going to drive the getaway car? All right, the fighter. Here we go. Detachment. Okay, this is important. It's like you have a vision and you know where you want to go. However, it's having that hand open so energy can flow in and out. Sometimes certain people won't be able to help, even if you want it. You want it to be them. It may not be them. So it's having that ability to be detached. You have your vision, but who is going to fill that place may change. And that's okay. Or your vision may change. You realize, you know what, that was a good idea, but now that we're actually executing it, it's not working that great. So let's shift gears. It's the ability to be flexible. Okay? Secrets is at the bottom. Keep things to yourself. There's saboteurs out there. There's energy that can mess things up. Keep it to yourself. It could even be keeping it from your partner, keeping it from your family, just for now. Okay? Until things are actually moving and going, because things can hinder us. Okay? Thoughts can hinder. All right, the Peacemaker, this King of Cups energy. Influence, again, just what I said. If people are not in a good place emotionally and you share with them, those negative emotional thoughts can interfere and influence what you're working on. Okay, that whisper in your ear of doubt. Oh, are you sure? I don't know. So if someone has a Debbie Downer kind of countenance, I wouldn't share things with them. Okay, the naysayer friend. I mean, you can, you know your people. You can think about, I wonder what some so-and-so would say. And then sit with that. There is, validity but behind some caution. But you have to determine that for yourself. Okay, so let's say you do ask a friend who's kind of cautious. That's good. Be detached though. You know that saying, take it with a grain of salt. I don't even really know what that really even means, but take I see where you're coming from, but you still make the decision because you know in your heart, okay? So it's really about detachment from a lot of different things. Not get so wound up or worked up or emotionally invested in something that you can't see other ways or see the caution. Okay? Yeah, discrimination is at the bottom. So it's allowing you to make the best choice for what you need. Okay? Certain things might seem great, but then when you get to the need part, you're like, yeah, actually, I don't need that. Not right now. Maybe it's something you add later. It's about being the most basic and simple. And I'm not talking about basic as in boring. It's simplicity. It's elegance. Go easy first, and you can always build upon that foundation. It's scalability. Okay, we're talking about business. Okay, and I love business. So yeah, egotism. All right, so we got to put our ego aside and be like, okay, open-minded, listening. You still are the boss. Don't forget that. You still are the boss. But it's like, you know what? Be reasonable. Because we can want what we want, right? But maybe we didn't see another avenue that's better. Or a different path to get to what you want. It'll change. Okay. What about the maze? Temperance energy. Again, discrimination. All right. Inheritance. Oh, look, there's a maze here too. Look. There is something coming your way that you'll have to figure out. There's going to be a lot of twists and turns. However, the thing is, Pisces, you're prepared for it. Remember all the stuff you've been through in your past. Every single situation that you've been through is preparing you for this moment. Wow, look, harmony. So I know sometimes you want to go to, oh gosh, what's going to happen? Doom and gloom. No, this is good. All right. Look, it's really good. It's harmony. Okay. Sun in Libra. So it could be all the way till September, but that's okay. You've been working so hard. Excuse me, I've got a drink. I know some of you, it's annoying. I'm sorry. Okay. Helps with the channeling of the messages. Everyone drink water. Okay. All right. So the maze, temperance. So this is the situation that's going to have to stay balanced. Affair. I know these words can cause some things. Appreciation. Enterprise. Defense. And then we have quarrel. Look, two people are pulling on that same ring. This is like people going toe to toe. Okay? Mars in Cancer. And this is Mars in Taurus. Look up your placements. Study the archetypes. Okay? So Mars energy is power. It's passion. It's fast. It's swift. You know, it's also our sexual energy. Okay, our creativity. That second chakra. Okay. So there could be some, you know, differing opinions. Okay. Everyone's going to stand their ground. The thing is, you know, with Mars in Cancer, Cancer is very sensitive, can get their feelings hurt easily. You thought you were sensitive. Go talk to a Cancer, okay? I'm just going to say it. They can take a lot of things personally. They did this to me. They didn't respond to my text right away. Stuff like that. Kind of petty. I'm sorry, Cancers, but that's the shadow side, right? Our shadow side is we can be addicted to everything, right? Cancer shadow side is, you know, just things are personal, petty, right? Can be in that pity party vibe. So, you know, with Mars also here with Taurus also here in Mars, you have to choose, okay? Taurus energy is really practical. They think about money, they think about security, tangible things, practical matters. Cancer, oh, my feelings got hurt. You've got to keep it in check, okay? This is business. If you got to go home and cry, throw a fit, fine. But when you're talking biz, you're talking biz. You come from a place of practicality, okay? All right, so this is Venus in Leo, the affair card. And the reason why I bring this up is when people see this, they're like, oh my God, someone's cheating on me. It's not that. Let's read it. Remember, it's all about how you see something. Okay, number 5. So this is 5 even. It means change. Okay? So in a reading, this card shows that a new stimulus to creative endeavors will enter the life of the questioner. This card may suggest a new craze or interest, even a new love. Okay, so Venus in Leo, ardent, warm-hearted, and dramatic. Their natural approach is lavish, generous, and usually over the top. They live life to the full, and what style they have when they feel positive. So this is, You can see a Leo coming from a mile away, okay? A lot of celebrity people have this quality. It's that star quality. Look, there's that magic wand star. It's like, okay? So this is what you're dealing with. Whatever you're working on, there's star quality here. Okay? So Venus Lions prefer situations full of drama and excitement. And this is in a positive way because we have appreciation here. Okay, this is the moon in Leo. So it's like, it's having that appreciation for that flair, for that drama, for those fantastic outfits, for that great hair, because that is what is going to draw people into you. It's something about your energy, and it's around a business that you're doing. You are probably the forward face of it. Okay? And that might be hard for you because you're like, oh, wait, no, I'm low key. I like to be behind the scenes. However, the universe is like, no. You are meant to be out there in the front. That's why this enterprise of business will do well, because of you. It's not the stuff, it's you. It's your energy that's all over what you're doing. That's the expression of you. That's your Care Bear stare. It's having access to your energy in a healthy way. To where, okay, it's something that you touch, right? We're touching these cards. And then you give these cards to people. They get a little bit of what that heart magic is. Your hands are extensions of your heart. So they get a little bit of that. But it's what you can give. It's not a drain to you. It's like, hey, you just automatically were touching on this, and the next thing you know, oh, wow. And everyone's like, wow, I feel better. Okay, so whatever it is that you are making, concentration, as you're doing it, focus your intentions on it. Your love, your creativity. It's that movie like Water for Chocolate. If, it's putting feelings into what you make. And as people consume that, they also receive those feelings. Good or perceived bad. Right? But you know what? Sometimes, okay, think about it. Some people never cry. But then they come in contact with you and they're able to cry. We might, oh my God, you're sad. That's bad. Actually, no, that's good. Because that person had so much pent-up sadness that they could not express until they came in contact with you. It's the same thing with repressed anger. There is a way to get it out in a healthy way, and it needs to happen. Because when we hold on to emotions, it causes illness. Okay? And it attacks different parts of the body. I've had a lot of repressed feelings, and that's why, cancer came to me. So I'm having to express a lot of different emotions that normally I would have kept inside, because how I grew up, it was not okay to express emotion. It was weak. Okay. Now we have the 5 of Trees. What do we have here? Wow. At the bottom we have Riches. Okay, so remember, opposite day. If you ever felt like you didn't have anything, which you probably hit rock bottom. Okay, I know that feeling. I lost my home. I was homeless for 3 years. Not in the sense that I was on the street begging, but I didn't have a stable place to live, and that creates anxiety. As adventurous as it might have seemed at, now, at times it was terrifying. Because you're like, where am I going to go? It was anxiety like you wouldn't believe. So, but it worked out. I had to put a lot of my brain cells together to figure stuff out, but it did work out. But again, whatever you suffered will be repaid back tenfold. Okay, whatever was lost will be repaid back tenfold. All right, we have flattery. Venus in Gemini. We have the moon in Aquarius, independence. You can do a lot of things on your own. You don't need anyone, but it is a choice who you invite in. I want to say that Saturn in Pisces, seduction. Pisces, that's one of our traits. You will beguile and seduce them. You can lead them astray. And people will have their clothes off before they know it. That's the Pisces vibe. So be careful. Because remember, you're going to have to pay for that kind of stuff. It comes back around. So make sure you're using your seductive qualities for good. Okay, and then we have innovation. So look, everything will change. This is just the starting point. And things will evolve. Again, remember, keep your hand open. Like, oh, okay. Yeah, we thought it was going to be like that, but then it ended up like this. That's most success stories. That's how it goes. I never thought I would da-da-da. And then it's very rare that someone's like, I wanted this, and then it happened. Rare. It does happen. And that's really cool, but it's pretty rare. So let's go to this seduction card because it is in Pisces. Okay, so, cool. It's Jupiter, everyone. That little symbol right there is for Jupiter. So that's the planet of expansion. If Saturn is the parent that disciplines you, Jupiter is the parent that gives you everything you want and spoils the heck out of you. That's the universe. That's what's coming. Be ready to receive. You are the universe's favorite pet, Pisces. Favorite pet. Favorite. Okay, here we go. We're just going to read a little bit. All right. Jupiter is about gain. Be careful about gaining weight. Indulgence, that's a thing too. Okay, Pisces, understanding, sympathy, sacrifice. This card is a warning that everything may not be as it appears and that someone is being seduced for ulterior motives. Now, hold on. Sometimes someone else's gain will benefit you. Like, hey, someone needs to make some extra money and they're your, supplier and they get 20% commission. Hey, it benefits both of us. They make 20%, you get the product that you need. Okay? All right, but there are warnings here. Becoming the victim of a hard luck story. Sacrificing a great deal for someone who is loved. Having the intuition and ability to sense what another person wants. Okay? That is your superpower, Pisces. It also can be a little bit of a because you can succumb to everyone's, oh, I need help. Make sure whoever you're helping will also help you. It's about reciprocity because you give too much on a day-to-day basis. So you need to receive back, okay? It's not being selfish. You're not an Aries. I'm sorry. Okay, sorry, Aries. But they're the babies of the zodiac. So they're like, ooh, give me everything. Me, I. You're not that. You're the opposite of that. So make sure it's balanced. Remember? Balanced, right? Where was the thing? Harmony. It needs to be harmonious for you. What you give, you need to receive something back. Okay? Do not be taken advantage of. All right? So Jupiter is the traditional ruler of Pisces. That was before Neptune was discovered. Okay, so we have two rulers. We also are two fish. Okay? All right, people with this position develop and improve life by championing the underdog and those less fortunate than themselves. Care, as always with a sympathetic Piscean, needs to be taken not to be undiscriminating in this respect, as people with this aspect could be susceptible to others taking advantage. Okay, so just be cautious. Think about your friends out there that are super conservative, super don't trust anybody. What would they say? And then, okay, let's see. All right. There is lots of messages in this reading for everyone. So I'm going to pull one of these, two of these. Sorry, universe. Hold your vision. You know who you are and you know what you want. Don't let other people dissuade you. Have faith in your dreams. Okay. Pay attention to the moon cycles. Work through your fears. Oh yeah, we're doing some scary stuff. And a lot of times, the scariest thing is trust. Can I trust someone? That's what I'm going through. Because we've been through so much crap, let me say that. You're like, oh, I can't trust anybody. Right? So this is that, facing that fear. I can trust people. Let me dip my toe in there. Will this person do what they say? And that's how you figure that out. If that doesn't match up, okay, bye. Next person. Okay? Here we go. You know what? Yeah. I'll pull one of those two. All right, let's see. Water your garden. Nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. Okay, the grass is not greener elsewhere. It's where you water it. Nurture what you need for yourself, not for other people, for you. Okay, perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out. Find a common ground. Okay. High perspective. These readings are going along with the ones that I posted last night. Your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. Okay, Pisces, we've got that artist soul. Sometimes it's hard to keep on track. Creative accountability with everyone involved. Baby steps, action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. That's trust right there. And then surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy. Make love to life. Do what it is that you love, and all of the abundance will come. That's it. If you flip it around, you're never going to be happy. Do what you love, abundance will come. All right, Pisces, beautiful reading. Please like the video. We need this kind of message to get out there. I love you. You're amazing. I'll see you soon.